Hello there, I'm Kiljaedas. I was hoping to ask for a moment of your time. I have seemed to have lost my team. They have gone missing for the past 2 weeks, and I'm starting to get worried about them. The last time I saw them, they were in Las Vegas, and they were playing against Chiefs. I was supposed to meet them in Atlanta last week, but there has been no sign of them whatsoever, and I was just wondering if possible, if you have any clues or know the whereabouts of the Las Vegas Raiders, please contact me, because I need to know. I'm very worried about them. Thank you. Hey, what's up everybody? It's Kiljaedas. How's it going? We're back with another edition of the Raiders recap. Yeah. So pretty much this is what is going to have to happen. The Raiders are going to have to win all their games in order to even get to the playoffs. One loss and we're done. Like there will be no way for us to catch any of those other teams that are vying for the wild card slot. I mean, and by the way that those other teams look, they look like they're not going to give up any room whatsoever. Now, we got the Browns, which we already beat, but they are far ahead, and they beat the Titans. We got the Colts, and the Colts are actually we actually have the Colts on our schedule. If we beat them, we will have a tiebreaker on them. We also have the Dolphins. If we beat the Dolphins, we get the tiebreaker against them too. So it's kind of important that we just win out for the rest of the season. Needless to say, the first chapter of that, of course, is going to New York to face the New York Jets. The New York Jets are putrid. They have not won a single game the entire season. They are going for that perfect tank, possibly, maybe. The final score of the game was a team that looked like it had colors of silver and black and white, beating the Jets 31-28. If you haven't noticed by now, the trash can is back. It's back. No Nomi, no damn it doll. No Nomi, no damn it doll. It is just this trash can. Because that is what we had on the television or the radio today at New York facing the Jets. It was a bunch of trash, just like I was last week. The game was so sloppy. It was horrendous to watch. It was horrendous to listen to on the radio. What the Raiders needed was a statement win. The Raiders fans and Raider Nation, we needed from the Raiders to go in there and put their freaking boot straight up the Jets' asses. Pardon me for for cussing. I'm sorry, Ma. They did not deliver that at all. And it took a Hail Mary throw with 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter for Derek Carr to get the game-winning touchdown to Ruggs, who not only caused an interception, but fumbled the ball, causing 2 turnovers. I mean, that is terrible. This was not the statement win that we wanted. We wanted the Raiders to come in and say, hey, we're sorry that we got our butts handed to by Atlanta the other day. Just to make things up for you and everything to make you feel better, we're going to freaking knock out the Jets, and then we're going to just roll them over and score as many points on them as possible, just to show you, hey, we're still in the playoff race and we're still that dang good of a team. They didn't give it to us. Instead, it was a very, very close game. And the Jets almost beat us. That's horrible. What is your major malfunction right now, Raiders, in which you are not showing up to play? December is a month where you need to be red hot. Instead, you are colder than the ball sack on a polar bear right now. I'll do some more stuff later, but for now, why not? Let's just go ahead and do it. I should do this in my car so I can do more yelling, but let's go ahead and do the 5-knuckler takeaway of the game. That's when I take the 5 key aspects of the Raiders either winning or losing and bring him out, whether you agree with me or not. So let's go with takeaway number 1. The fact of the matter is simply this: it was a crappy game. Here's how bad it was. 5 turnovers in the entire game. 3 from the freaking Jets, 2 from the Raiders. I mean, you cannot win football games if you are going to turn the ball over that many times. It was like both teams said, you win the game. No, you win the game. No, you win the game. You win the game. You win the game. You win the game. It was like a hot potato of who is going to win the game. And we both didn't want it, apparently. That's just disgusting. You know, props on Cleveland Farrell for getting 2 forced fumbles, and then Trayvon Mullen for getting that 1 interception. And thank goodness, at least we converted on 2 of those turnovers. One of them was a touchdown, one was a field goal. But you know what would have been better? Is if we converted on the 3rd turnover that we had, which happened late in the second quarter, when we could have easily drove down and either kicked the field goal or got a touchdown. That would have been so much better. But it didn't happen because the offense was flat. Nothing could work for the offense. But I'll get to that later. Either way though, luckily for us, when it came to conversions off the turnovers, not only did we cause more turnovers, we converted more points because the Raiders converted at least 10 points to our cause, which, look at that. It was a field goal that helped us get the lead, but also the Jets got 7 points off of that turnover. Thank goodness that at least we... Yeah, oh, good Lord. Takeaway number 2. And I keep saying this every single week. What is our game plan? The game plan is always, and it has been for this entire season, to run the ball, to get the run game going so we can open up the passing game, and to waste the clock. That did not happen. Instead of the Raiders implementing their run game, running all over the Jets and everything, it was the opposite. The Jets were able to use their run game to rip us a new one. I mean, granted, we did not have Josh Jacobs, but Booker is a good enough runner to at least get us something. I mean, 206 yards for the Jets compared to 72 for the Raiders. Dear God in heaven, what the hell? Now here's an even better stat for you. Out of all the runners on the Raiders, all of them only averaged 2.6. If you combine all averages and do an average of that average, each running back had at least 2.6 yards per rush. Meanwhile, the Jets, all of them put together, it equals to freaking 6.2 yards per rush. Like, what kind of game are we trying to do here? And once again, if you don't beat them on rushing and in the game time, the Raiders don't win. That's why we're moving on to takeaway number 3, which is, what was that? The Raiders had to implement more of their passing game. In which, that in itself is a can of worms that is either going to make us or break us. Carr's good, but he's not great. And he made some horrible passing decisions. So it's funny because the Jets eclipsed us on rushing, but here we are, we eclipsed the Jets when it came to passing. The Raiders had 368 yards compared to the Jets' 170 yards. It just boggles my mind. I mean, granted, at least we beat them on one category, and technically, if you add all that stuff up, we have more yards than they do. Sloppy. That's still very, very sloppy. Now, granted, Carr had, if you look at the stats and everything, it looked like he had a pretty decent game with 28 for 47, 3 touchdowns and 1 interception, which was not his fault. Let me talk about the interception for real quick. It was not Derek Carr's fault. You know whose fault that was? That was Henry Ruggs' fault, because he couldn't catch the ball. That was his fault. Not only that, Henry Ruggs got a fumble as well, where he caught the ball and he went to go run and then he fumbled the ball. Ruggs, I know you're a rookie, but let me give you some advice. Hang on to the ball. Now, if we move on to takeaway number 4, we have the time, which is the other aspect of it. In order for the Raiders to win, we have to eat up a lot of time. We need to at least have more than 5 minutes worth of time in order to win. That did not happen for the Raiders. The Raiders ended up with 31 minutes and 1 second. Meanwhile, the Jets had 28 minutes and 59 seconds. That equates to 2 minutes and 2 seconds worth of time. That's not really a win at all. That's just mainly a 2-minute drive. I don't know what to say. That's just bad. That can't happen. Lastly, takeaway number 5. We got lucky. We got lucky on that one. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. We got lucky. We do not deserve this win. We don't deserve this win. A win is a win, but we still don't deserve it. The Jets should be 1-11 right now. We should be 6-6 right now. This is what we were. This is what your team was today. I'm not gonna do a praise burger, a bacon praise burger, or a turkey sandwich today. I would rather that we starve for another week. Next week we have the Colts. The Colts have a dynamic defense. If the Raiders want to win and go into the playoffs, they need to bring that fire that they had when they were playing the Chiefs. They need to bring that dynamic that they had against the Chiefs. If they do not play the Colts like they played the Chiefs, we're done. We're done. We're not going to catch anyone. The playoffs is not going to be in our reach. And that's sad. And that's a sad way of saying it. So that's it for this video. But I don't know. Catch you later. Bye. So disappointing. Oh, did you think that I forgot about you? Did you think I forgot about you?